My name is Rhapsody and welcome to Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb is a dungeon crawler, is a cult management simulator, and it is a roguelike from Massive Monster and published by Devolver Digital. This is going to be the preview, so it is more advanced than the demo that was previously shown at Steam Next Fest. Has up until 2 of the bosses, but it does not have the entirety of the game itself. This is a preview courtesy of Devolver Digital. Thank you very much for providing the key and access to them. Especially because as soon as I played that demo during the Steam Next Fest, especially when it gets to the end, it's kind of galling, right? Like, it's like, I want more! Thank you for more. Praise the Lamb, conduit to great power, promised liberator of the one who waits below. Yet, sacrificial beast, take heed, for a crown cannot sit upon 2 brows. For those of you who also played the demo during the Steam Next Fest, I think it was the Next Fest. Whatever the previous Steam demo showing festival was after the Devolver Digital Direct where Cult of the Lamb was first showed off. Well, not first showed off, but showed off to the largest audience at the time. You will then also be familiar with this scene where we kneel to be sacrificed. Before us stands the last of its kind. All others we have hunted down and put to the blade. With this final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill. The heretic who lies bound below will be condemned to eternal captivity, and the old faith shall be preserved. Now, I do recognize that each of those is going to become an important character in the future, and each of them is going to need an individual voice, but what was it going to do? Come up with 4 individual voices for different demons at the same point in time? I only got 2 growly voices, 1 growly voice with breath and 1 without. That's it. I'm sorry, but is Pepsi okay? But it's the version of voice acting. Come closer, fear not, for though you are already dead, I still have need of you. Those foolish bishops thought they could keep you from me in death, but instead, they sent you straight to me. I will give you life again, but at a price. All I ask for you to start a cult in my name. Do we have a deal? Absolutely, one who waits. Choices there being yes and absolutely. I love these little animated segments as well, really showing off the inspirations. Gravity Falls. Over the Garden Wall comes to mind as well. Over the Garden Wall, in fact, especially comes to mind because it is a series that I literally just began and finished for the first time recently. And I think it will become, as it has for many people, my Halloween tradition. There's not really that much kind of like Halloween celebration within Australia. But still, you know, it's nice to mark the time. I don't really want to watch Christmas films either, and I don't accept the... It's not that I don't accept the Die Hard as a Christmas film, any film that takes place on Christmas is a Christmas film. Look, I don't even want to get into that. It's just I don't want to watch Die Hard. Fear not, I am Ratau, and I was once a chosen vessel like you, but those days are lost to the winds. I was sent to guide you. We are deep in the lands of the old faith, and in great danger. My instructions are to lead you to safety. Come through these woods. Escape lies ahead. I'll be right by. I cannot actually do the Kiwi accent whatsoever. I apologize for the folk across the strait. But I have been watching season 3 of Taskmaster set in New Zealand recently, so like part of it is sitting in my brain a little bit. I'm just not saying that my brain is gonna perfectly line up with my mouth.
on those occasions. Now, you know, this is the tutorial first run. I could attempt to look for secret rooms and things like that as it... Whoop. Open the inventory. Coin. The lust for gold is oft all-consuming of one's heart. A currency used in all manner of things. I could try and look for secret rooms and such, and I suspect that there will be secret rooms. Just makes sense in this style of game. Whoop. Roll to avoid that damage. I could be, you know, trying to exhaustively look for them. I will not be here. I don't think that is the best usage of my time at the opener. I think I'll figure that stuff out eventually. I don't need to stress to get there. Now, what I am going to have to do is make absolutely certain, thank you, that I don't take any of that damage, friends. Working well. Take a couple more coins and haul home. Oh, nope. One more room.
We have reached safety. But look ahead. Another poor soul is about to be sacrificed. Rescue them, and they would have no choice but to join your new cult.
Hear ye, bishops of the mighty faith! We ask you to accept the sacrifice of this wretched soul.
Hey, who interrupts our ritual and trespasses on sacred ground?
That'll be me. Oh boy, that'll be me. These beasties have a little bit extra HP than we have seen them having in previous rooms. But, alas, the Gungeon skill, the Isaac skill, the undermined skill, it's still in there somewhere. Make a point of rescuing that one. And I'm imagining finish our tutorial run here.
We have reached safety. You've done well. The red crown will allow you to use those those markings on the ground to teleport yourself great distances. It will take you to a temple that has already fallen to ruin. There, you will be able to begin your new cult. I'll meet you there.
To me, I guess Kiwi is just like Australian with a thin kind of like embouchure, I guess, to the mouth, and way more rising intonation than Australian typically has. No damage bonus, plus 50% on new items. Hey, so there's a bonus for taking no damage over the course of a run. Cool. Time took us 4 minutes. 34 enemies killed. Heretics defeated. Neat, 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 neat. This all still within the purview of the original demo. Please select the difficulty. Don't worry, you can change difficulty at any time in the settings menu. Now, look. I've played games like this before. I have turned it to hard.
This yellow grounds was once mine. Oh, it's now yours. This crumbling ruin.
I don't know all their vowel sounds. I'll watch more of the Taskmaster. I'll be back next week and see how I do that.
This crumbling ruin is to be the site of the site of your new cult.
Yeah, just completely different accent now, Governor.
Oh, we've much to do. Begin by indoctrinating this poor soul into a warm embrace of your cult. Followers can gather resources for you. Order this one to collect lumber or stone.
And I will do. However, I'm also going to be invoking the fourth wall of the Republic here. Convert me to your cult and I will follow your teachings faithfully. And I'll be naming these after folks in the fourth wall of the Patron of the Republic. So first name off the rank is Willow. It's randomized form. And materialistic will gain faith when building better sleeping quarters and also gains 10 faith when getting ill. So we'll accept you. Welcome to the cult. You can mine stone or chop trees. I'm gonna have you mine stone.
By your hand, our cult will grow powerful. But your followers cannot live on prayers alone. They must eat. Gather the necessary resources to build a camping fire.
You know what? I tap out. I can't do the Kiwi accent. I attempted and attempted and attempted. And you cannot say I didn't attempt to attempt, but you cannot say that I managed. Gather the necessary resources to build a cooking fire. It'll allow you to prepare meals for your followers. There we go. Let's just turn you Australian. It's just something a little slightly closer to home. Let's gather some lumber by chopping down some tree stuffs here. Perfeccione. I'll also take some stone, obviously, as we go through this tutorial of how we construct campsites here in our cult management area. Oh, hang on. Need another stone. Could have figured the rock was going to give me two, but alas. Place cooking fire. Place cooking fire. So I'm going to want to put this pretty central, I'm thinking. That feels good. That feels right. There you go. And make my way over and start building it. Game is now probably going to tell me about food. Yeah, there we go. Your followers need to eat, and it's up to you to provide meals to them. The hunger of your cult can be seen on the top left of the screen. When it gets too low, followers begin to starve. Find more food while crusading. Pick routes that pass through foraging locations. And plant farms to grow your own food. Seeds can be harvested. Can be purchased or found whilst crusading. So collect berries and make meals. Let's do that first off. Grab up a couple of these. Now, not entirely certain what the balance is in this game between the dungeoneering aspects and the meta world management aspects. It seems like both of them are fairly robust, at least from my trivial experience so far. So if that is the case, I'm not sure matching these to run lengths will make any sense. So I'll try to keep them about 40 minutes apiece. Okay, I've ended up in exactly the same situation I end up in Stardew Valley, where on the first day they put you on the farm and, there's a bunch of stuff that you can clear, but hey, it's kind of a trap to clear all of it immediately because you're gonna run out of your stamina instantaneously, and then you're gonna have to go to the second day, and hey, maybe there were some other things you could have done instead of just stay on the farm and constantly beat away at the same tree with barely any actual ability to affect it. Now, I do recognize I'm falling into that trap. Am I doing anything to avoid it? No. I am realistic. I know who I am. I mean, were this going to take a couple hours? Anywhere upwards of 20 minutes, I think I would not. But 19 minutes and 59 seconds, you better believe I will be here. Looks like there won't be enough material for me to spend 19 minutes and 59 seconds unbroken here, though. Blessedly. I could go over and cook that meal. That's almost certainly true. Oh boy. How true does that seem? But there's terrain that I can clear. And it's so quick.
And I've done most of the map already. I mean, I might as well finish it out.
Hello. I don't want to tell you to work, Willow. You're doing a bang-up job. Oh, although, wait a second. If I can continue the tutorial, it's possible they just give me another person, right? Okay, hang on. Efficiency actually demands that I continue the tutorial now. Oh, it's that kind of cooking menu. Gotcha. Now, we must build a shrine. But first, we'll need more followers and more gold. Both of which can be found when campaigning or crusading through the lands of the Old Faith. Our mutual benefactor, the one who waits, has been trapped by the 4 bishops of the Old Faith. Each of those guards a chain that binds him to the eternal realm beyond. We have conjured openings to their realms. It is your task to track them down and slay them so that he may be freed. Now go! There you'll find gold and willing recruits for those who are not willing. Convert them by force. I don't know, I preferred when they were Kiwi. Okay. So that did not expand the world like that. Fair enough. Return with more gold. It's very insistent that I need to leave. Is there anything else I can do here? Decorations. So there's decorations from the DLC, which was also generously gifted. Well, I say gifted. Generously provided by Devolver Digital. I don't think I'll do any of those just yet. So even if I do chop all of this down, I'm not going to be able to do anything with all of the resources that I get. So I may as well get back out into the world. That one's shining. Open door. And the door seemed to have a cost of 1 cultist. Right, so praying at this shrine with 1 cultist has unlocked that door. So let me quickly check. Yep. 2 out of 7. Wait, hang on. 2 out of 7? 2 out? Huh? Huh? 2? Huh? Ooh, what? What the heck? Heck? It says I've got 2 out of 7, but I only have 1. Person on my farm, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, there you are. Maybe it counts me, I guess. Oh yeah, it says 1 out of 7 now. Strange. It's at this point I should probably say, obviously, being a preview area, preview build of the game, not actually the release client of the game itself. This is not necessarily representative of the end polish or balance or bug fixedness of the game that you may end up picking up. Apostate's Cleaver 1, a mighty tool of unstoppable brutality. Entering the lands of the Bishop Leshy. Oh. Leshy. Those who do not follow the ways of the old faith will be destroyed. Well, I think I found the voice for that bishop. Also, killing things in this environment. That bird that I just slew gave me some meat. The grass gave me some grass. I know. I wouldn't have thought so either. And this thing gave me lumber, but it's taken a bunch of hits, so I don't think I'm not gonna absolutely destroy every single item in every single possible room, because that just seems like it would feel like pulling teeth. I'll do it to the degree that it seems like it would be dramatically important. It's like resources I need. How can this be? You were put to the blade, lamb, as all your kind were, and yet here you stand before me, unrepentant. The crown, his power, could it be? But I'm stronger still. Turn tail and run, little lamb. I am afraid I know of no such thing as temperance. Perfection. I'll take some extra health there. Also, we can see the map up in the top right now, giving us a little mini map. Praise the Lamb, conduit to great power, promised liberator of the one that waits below. So the card showed me once, many lifetimes ago. Or is that yet to be? I've always drawn your cards, Lamb, and yet this is the first. Take these cards, and I will draw another each time we meet. When drawn by me, they will grant you power. What power? Well, that is both known and unfathomable. The cards, they shall decide. The lovers, a heart offered and a vow made, or gift from below, 10% chance to gain. Oh, okay. Do I want to gain a what looks like a defensive armor heart, soul heart, you might call it, blue heart even, when killing an enemy? Or do I just want one? Well, I'm gonna take the gift and blow.
Your cards have been drawn. The path lays ahead. All is as it should be, as it ever was, as it ever will be.
I don't know why, but I feel like this is definitely like an avian of some varietal, hence that voice, kind of. That one may change. That one may well change. Swing and swang. I'm afraid I must play for perfect safety, as I have learned that I am going to lose value and efficiency if I do not. Okay, it doesn't look like destroying the tent gives you anything important either. Nor really any of those boxes. Just grass, really. No! I just took damage there. I can see how simple their attack patterns are really feeling, and how, like, you know when you go back to the first floor in your 1000th run of a roguelike, and you're like, I don't know how I ever got hit by any of these enemies. Their attack pattern is so obvious. I'm starting to already feel like I can see that here, but that might just be experience with, you know, games. When attacked, 10% chance of negating damage. Hang on, did I actually take damage? If I actually took damage, I negate everything I said previously. I'm gonna own being bad, I guess. Oh, me. So going down the lumber path just gives me some lumber to lumber. Great. I mean, it's a lot of lumber to lumber. 28 out of that. It's almost half of the stack that we even had at the time. Boss fight. Oh, man. I can get some lumber again for destroying all of those, but...
Lend yourself to the draw of a card.
There's also something over here. Oh, just showing the tarot cards are unlocked. The hearts gain an extra half hearts. Lovers for an extra blue heart. 10% chance to deal a critical hit with the True Sight telescope. Reveals the map. Diseased heart damages everything on screen when hit. Deals poison damage to enemies when struck as the Arachnid. Divine Strength. Attack rate increased by 1.25 times, rather. Overall weapon damage increased by 1.2 times in Master of the Art. Fervor's Harvest. Enemies drop 2 times more fervor. Shield of Faith. The one we just picked up. Curses consume 25% less fervor. I don't need to read all of these, but I'm almost done. Received double the health when healing. Increase the chance to spawn better chests. When hit down to half a heart, all enemies will be dealt 2 damage, and 10% chance of gaining health when killing an enemy.
I can feel fate's hands on the cards this night.
I'm increasing my weapon damage, absolutely. You kidding me? This is already a slow-hitting, big hit and hit weapon, so I multiply that again and type those numbers in my calculator and blah, 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 rest of that quote. It's not your first Portal 2 rodeo. Any critters on the screen? There's something I'm not finding much of in the environment is meat. Damn, this is powerful. It just immediately slapped all of them. I think if I wasn't doing this extra damage, I would have just taken damage to that rune as well. Very grateful. I can hear a rap. I can hear a squeaking. Where are you? You're definitely edible, I'm certain. That squeaking sounded distinctly tasty. You have come far enough, little lamb. My followers are willing to do anything for me. Can you say the same of yours?
I give myself to the cause, almighty leader.
By the blood of the great ones, destroy the Red Crown. Oh boy. Amadusius. Can't charge very far. We've got kind of like a... You know what? I don't want to invoke just bosses from other similar kinds of games, but you know which one I would say was a comparison I was making to Isaac, right? You know. But I don't need to. Battle over. I'll convert you. Enthusiast.
Please, spare me. Convert me to your cult. I will follow your teachings faithfully.
I will, and I will rename you. Enthusiast. Choose a small gift, a berry bush seed. Ooh, 6 berry bush. No, I got a bunch of those already for digging up the berry bushes. No, I'm going small gift, the only thing that I have not otherwise had access to yet. Simple material for building structures. Yes. Nourishing food, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, there's the tarot cards. Did hollow small gift? I would like to peruse you in my inventory, please. Make yourself accessible for mine perusal. I need to know what you do. You're unique. That's all I know so far. Heretics defeated. Cleanse the non-believers, and I definitely took damage because I didn't... No, never mind. No damage bonus. It came up. Plus 50% on the new items. And I did get coins in the first round, but I still got extra coins, it looks like here, for the no damage bonus. So it looks like new items is just the items that I've collected here. Cool.
Very good, my vessel. It seems I chose well when I kept you from death. I shall be watching over your every move. Do not disappoint me.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, I'm relieved to see you made it safely, and that you've not returned alone. You've convinced more to join our faithful little flock. Let us indoctrinate this new convert so that we may continue.
Yeah. I look, I've gone back on it. I reserve the right to do so again. Nekohime. You know what? Let's randomize until we get something that fits that name, a la being a cat. Cat. That's a cat! Sloth, work and devotion, generation speed reduced by 10%, heals 15% slower when sick and in bed rest, and generates devotion 15% slower. Holy leaf. I mean, probably better to have you than not. Let's get you some tree chopping action.
Followers will either work or worship. Worshipping followers generate devotion for you to collect. But to collect devotion, you need to require a shrine. You require a shrine. Not you need to require one.
A place for your followers to pray. The shrine will hold the devotion they create. Structure can only be built once. Okay, so this is straight up. Camp upgrade. Camp upgrade, sing the song.
Praise be, your followers can now worship you.
I'm just changing every single vowel sound to an I.
Here is a new follower. Assign them to the worship at the shrine. Then collect the devotion your followers generate at the shrine to unlock divine inspiration.
Yatsuma says, please spare me, and I say I will spare you all except for change of both your name and complete physical attribution DNA makeup. This is Mom's. And you know what? Just because I know here as well, what do we got? What do we got in this? You don't have to finish sentences. That's not a law. No one can take you to jail for not doing that yet. Okay, I don't have like a bear or anything, so go with that in a moment. Negative 15%, or 15% harder to level up, as well as loses 10 faith when falling ill. Worship. Worship the shrine to generate inspiration. Collect devotion from your shrine. Once you collect enough, you will unlock divine inspiration. The more followers worshipping at your shrine, the faster they will fill it up. If the shrine is full, they will stop worshipping until it's emptied. Once you've collected divine inspiration, unlock new buildings for your cult through the shrine. We did it! We immediately got a divine inspiration, almost as though the tutorial is still in effect. Establish a temple to preach sermons and perform rituals. I will unlock this, being our only unlockable option. Gather in my name is the quest telling us to build a temple. Establish a temple to preach sermons and perform rituals. This seems like this is important. Because tutorial says, I'm gonna put it here, very nearby. Gonna take a little bit of time to build. We get a bit of cooperation from our teammates here. What? Look, teammates might be too flat of a structure here to be implying in our cult.
The temple is the center of your cult. From there, you will preach sermons to grow stronger and perform rituals that could mold the fragile minds of your followers. You could be responsible for maintaining the faith of your cult. If it falls too low, your followers will dissent against you and eventually leave. Your followers are ready to hear your word. Show them that you are a great leader.
Leader! That's bad. That's awful. I'm gonna stop mentioning that, but I need you to know that I'm embarrassed.
Preach a sermon from within your temple.
Brother. All I need to do is be embarrassed enough to go and actually do research. That's how it works, right? Is there anything else I want to do first? I can see. Temple altar. Sermon. Perform a sermon, drawing energy from your followers to bolster the power of your red crown. Really feeling the Gravity Falls kind of vibe here. Strength through the flock. Through the faith of your followers, you grow stronger, rather. Performing sermons will draw power from them, allowing you to unlock new abilities, weapons, and curses. Followers with higher loyalty level will generate more devotion. Therefore, the more followers you have and the more loyal they are, the quicker you will unlock new abilities. Hearts of the Faithful. Permanently gain half a heart. So here we have our permanent progression system. Not sure to what extent this exists. Not sure if there's some sort of parallel mode where those are turned up. Not certain at all. We know about as much as one another at this point. I've already preached a sermon today, so I cannot preach another. I got +5 something for preaching a sermon, though.
You're amazing to behold, a natural leader. I can see why you were chosen. If you were to guide your cult, you'll need to declare doctrines so that they might obey you. Return to the lands of the All Faith and seek out commandment stone fragments. With these, you will be able to declare new doctrines.
Commandments? Stone fragments. Alright then. Anything else I can build? No, not at all. Alright. Let's go back out once more. Once more into the fray of the Darkwood. No, hang on. Wait, hang on. There we go. Okay. Trader's Razor, never given, only taken. A fast blade designed for many cuts. Low damage but lightning speed. Entering the lands of Bishop Ledge. Okay, yeah, that's just the same information we've seen prior. No, all right. I'm not even gonna finish that one.
Oh, I'm glad I find you. I'll bring good news. The one who waits is pleased with your progress and wishes to grant you a crown ability. Oh, ability. Oh, ability.
Nope, can't do it. Hold to aim, shoot 5 enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Enemies you slay will now drop further. Collect this to replenish your curses.
Fervor is the righteous anger earned from striking down non-believers and works like ammunition for your curses. Fervor will drop when you slay an enemy. Collecting it refuels your curses. Neat. Oh wait. Hang on. Okay, yeah, they were definitely playing easy for the first couple roundabouts, room generations, etc. This seems more typical, and now they've given us the actual tools that you will typically have. I have to imagine that this is the base standard we should expect. I really don't need all this grass, I don't think. Oh! Big leap. But one shot as well as one strike was enough to kill that. We should keep that in mind just in case that is a enemy that comes up again and again and again. I'm gonna go pre-planned quick kill is pretty good then.
Tell me, Lamb, do you believe destiny immutable?
Reveal the map or get... Oh, absolutely. Reveal the map, thank you.
Your cards have been drawn. The path lays ahead.
I only even want to reveal the map. I don't think I'm going to see anything like, you know, that's really going to change my mind in specific interesting ways. It's just so that I know to go to, you know, like dead ends before I go to the actual progression. Like, it's so minimal, I guess, the influence I'm actually looking to get from it. Acquired the forest flooring, bring nature to you paths. Neat. Throw that inventory, that recipe into the book. Oh, there's a follower if we go hard left here. So we'll do that. In fact, there's even forage before we get there. Wait, and then it's a follower, and then it's the exit room? If the exit room doesn't have a fight, then we've taken no damage so far, which means we even get amplification of the amount of forage here we're attempting to take home. Incroyable. Well, I mean, okay, hang on. I do have to fight in the follower room. And that does look like a boss at the end. Alright, we'll see.
The worm, it is hungry, it feeds, it partakes of our flesh. But that is the price for safety. And that, we gladly give it all we have.
I'll make sure it collects. Uh-oh. That guy looked like one tough customer. I almost got hit by what looked like an easy enemy there, so hence the... But the previous kind of archer fool looked like one tough customer. Didn't seriously feel like it once we got to them, though. Is that the end of the combat, though? Oh, okay. Destroying the fire gave me meat. All campfires from now on will be destroyed. I guess. Maybe. I don't want to hard commit to that, you know. It might end up being tedious. Steel Devotion. Ah, from a shrine that that people have been praying to Leshy at. I see.
Now die.
Grab 2 stone for the effort. Oh.
Eons ago, these lands were rife with gods and their adherents. What befell this pantheon? Alas, 'tis the nature of beasts to forget, and of gods to be forgotten. Mayhap they left, mayhap they slept, mayhap they devoured and were devoured in turn. Those few who remained spread roots, spun webs, molded this world to meet them and theirs. 'Twas a land of many gods once, hundreds, now.
Pick up commandment stone fragments. I'll take all of these. You've found enough fragments to form a commandment stone. Commandment stones are used to declare new doctrines for your cult to follow. Use the altar and temple to declare a new doctrine whenever you form a commandment stone.
Come on. I can feel fate's hand, blah, blah, blah.
Receive double the health when healing, or the lovers with the soul heart. I'm gonna go with the soul heart there. Is this... So that was the... Oh, we're on a whole floor that just also... Right, this is the... Oh, okay. Yeah. I see the structure that's going on. Yeah, that's right. What? Hello.
So you foolishly persist, little lamb. I hear your lies and I smell your fear. The red crown rises again. But what an unworthy bearer it has.
Ah! No! I stood still for a second! Damn it! My resources! Wait, is it only red health? Please tell me it's only red health damage. Well, I still haven't taken red health damage. Oh, good lord. Talk about an endurance fight. That's not even the boss room. Pardon me, let me just quickly destroy all of this for you.
Hapless Leshy, youngest of the five, 'twas his eyes he lost. Temperamental Hecate, with her throat cut neat. Cowardly Calamar's ears, torn from his head. And Shimora, once the brightest of the five, till their skull was split. See no evil, speak not. Hear nothing, think none. The one who waits made it so.
Intriguing. Valifer, hello? Oh my god, you have a health pool! Oh. A actual boss. I see, hello. It's not like... It doesn't seem like it's unmanageable, and the AoE on its kind of ground pound there is quite small. So I do feel like I'm doing basically no damage. No! There we go. Okay, yeah, red heart damage taken. Sicko mode unlocked. I'm just going absolute berserker. Because time is a resource as well, you see. If I can't be efficient around one, I'll be efficient around the other. Hang on. Damage boost my way through this entire level. Excuse me. Excellent. I've almost taken lethal. Please don't do this to me. I'm trying to look cool in front of my friends. No! That absolutely could have killed. Never mind. Everything's fine, and nothing hurt. Everything is beautiful and nothing hurts as well. Follow awaits introduction. I'm gonna get another small gift. Max out on those quickly. And we return to our cult in order to pass new doctrine and deliver a new sermon.
Do not make the mistake of becoming the servant of your followers. They are for you to use to your advantage. Their faith is a resource. Spend it as you would gold. For you can always regain their trust with a well-placed gesture of kindness. Let it empower you. Let it give you license to do unspeakable things. Bend them to your will. I grant you the power to read their feeble little minds.
Read mind. Follow a command unlock. Interact with followers to read their thoughts, see how hungry they are, tired, or sick. Declare new doctrine. New doctrine? Everyone's brains open to me. New doctrine, everyone has to carry a diary that is up to date with all of their most intimate and deep feelings, which I may request to see at any time. Follower action. You've declared a doctrine which has granted you a new follower action. When interacting with followers, this option will now be available to you. Beautiful. Followers are inspired by your successful crusade. Yeah, I'm gonna continue for just a little bit here to try and wrap up this management section. Traber asks to be converted. I say, okay, Victor. Welcome. Give him a randomize. Strong constitution, heals 15% faster when sick and in bed rest, loses 10 faith when falling ill, and gains faith when building better sleeping quarters. Welcome. I'm gonna ask you to worship, please. Welcome, Valafar. Or should I say, whoop, hang on, almost, excuse me, Sorathil, excuse me. S is for the way. Excuse me? S. Okay, it will only allow me to rename this S. As soon as I hit S, it decides, you know what? Actually, you have decided to move further down the name list. Okay, can I copy paste the name into this? Will this field accept a copy paste? It will! Again, the warning of the preview, the RE final, etc. The thing I said before, you know? Welcome, Sorathil, and your strong constitution, healing faster while in bed rest. You too may worship me. Divine inspiration has been unlocked. We can build sleeping bags or farm plot. We have two villages that both get extra faith when we build better sleeping quarters. So I imagine sleeping bag would be that. Farm plot. Grows a seed into a crop. Pretty much exactly what I would have expected that to do. Yeah. That seems important. That seems like something that you build early so that it snowballs as a resource to later. Proceed into a crop there. We also have a new decor. Oh, that's going to be the path. Yeah, different path. Food. So 2 coins, 5 grass gives us a farm plot, grows a seed into a crop. Oh, excuse me. We'll clean this up. Unsanitary conditions at your cult will cause your followers to become sick. If a follower becomes sick, assign them to bed rest, or they could die. Resting will just slowly recover. Poop, vomit, and dead bodies cause illness to spread quickly throughout your cult. Cleaning messes and burying bodies will prevent the spread of illness. Okay, well, I'm gonna clean up that poop then. See if anyone else has pooped elsewhere. And I can't blame them. I haven't set up any facilities. Where do I expect them to poop? Go straight to sleep. No, that's not gonna help us. Okay. Having done that, let's do Doctrine. It's time for us to perform a sermon. Welcome all. Now praise. Praise be to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There's the Horde. Bane weapons. Bane weapons have a chance of poisoning enemies when they attack. They'll appear on your crusades. And Curse of the Horde, 3 new curses will appear on your crusades. So those are the spells that we cast with fervor. I'm gonna get the Bane weapons. I like a default weapon before I start, actually messing with other things. That's just my playstyle personally. Thank you all for listening to this sermon. And now, hear this new doctrine. In observation of our rites, we taste divinity. Through study of our doctrine, we are blessed by the sacrament of the Lamb. Use a commandment stone to declare a new doctrine. Select from a category and make your choice to either unlock a new ritual, trait, or follower interaction. Hey. Bonfire Ritual, we immediately unlock. Ritual unlock, dance around the flame to increase the cult's faith. I will declare this. The cult's faith, though. What is the cult's faith? Bonfires, light the fires, and dance deep into the night costs 25 bones and 10 wood. There's rituals, which I won't be able to perform. Okay, yeah.
Preaching sermons, performing rituals, and providing the needs for your followers will keep their faith high. The bones of your enemies are also required to perform such rituals. Destroy their skeletons and gather their bones. Return to the lands of your faith, gather bones from fallen enemies, recruit more followers, and return to perform a ritual here in the temple.
Perform rituals in the temple. These usually raise faith or help you solve problems in your cult. Rituals performed with the bones of your dead enemies and are to slaying non-believer, desecrate their bodies to gather their bones, and use them to perform dark rituals at the temple. Didn't really tell me what I want that faith for, though, which, if I hover over this with my mouse, maybe? No? Okay. It seems good. Seems like a thing I want. I'm happy to have it. Say that. People seem reasonably well fed, but I can also make a hearty meat broth. 25% chance of dropping valuable resources from this, as well as a 15% chance of the follower pooping instantly. I like it when they poop. It gave me a resource last time. Fertilizer, rich in nutrients, useful on farm plots. So poop away. Although instantly is very disconcerting. Moving through the body like rocket fuel. There we go. I'm just gonna hover here for a little bit of time. Make sure you're okay, moms. Good, good, good. Is there something else I want to do here? Well, I mean, you know, food. Start setting up food plots seems like a good idea to me. Ooh, had exactly enough to build them in that order. Beautiful. I want to also stay on here until I get the next doctrine. Just seems like I can do that before I have to go back out. Put a bush seed down and then water it. Also have the ability then to fertilize it. This is looking like it's going to be a good farm. So I think this is gonna give us like a pretty like low resource but highly sustainable, in that we've known berry bushes before to give us berry seeds. So these grow berry bushes, they'll give us berry seeds, so it'll be like infinitely renewable like that. But we also know that the berry meal is the default meal. Like, the worst meal that will be accepted. Farming bundle, it's probably got to be this, right? Farmer station allows farmers to... Sorry, allows them to water nearby crops and put seeds here for your followers to sow. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I have... Farmer station allows farmers to water nearby crops. I guess that'll do it. Yeah, that puts it in the absolute center. Perfect. Seed silo. Place seeds here for your followers to sow. I guess this should be kind of near-ish, right? Sounds right to me. I'll put it right there. Oh, actually, hang on. They're building this quite slowly, will it? Doesn't even go that much faster if I'm here, but I will want to assign someone to it before the end of the episode. Who's going to be our farmer? Does anyone have specific modifiers that might make them be better or worse candidate than any of the other ones? Not that I can think of. Constructing a new building. Help to follower, so being on a project with a follower is also giving us extra faith. Oh, gimme. Yeah. Okay, you can catch the little critters. Because I wasn't going to be able to strike him because I haven't got a weapon at the moment, but you can just pick them up. That works too. No one has anywhere to sleep at the moment, so this is a bit of a nightmare, unfortunately. We will seek to fix this in the near future. But for the moment, my name is Rhapsody. This has been the preview for Cult of the Lamb. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There is a playlist in the description down below, as well as on the screen, for all of my content on this game, present and future. Special thanks to Yannick for the patron support as well. The stuff on the screen. I've run out of time. I do this every time. I don't know how it happened.